Shaders was updated for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, introducing volumetric fog and light shafts. This is practically ray tracing, but for the deferred technical preview. What you've seen on the introduction was recorded with a Shaders texture pack, not RTX, and I'm here to show you how to use it. There is just something beautiful about Minecraft Bedrock Edition and having the ability to instantly change to shaders or back to default by the tap of a button. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo, and I'm here to keep you all updated with everything shaders related for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It was given an update, and I want to show you what did change. Now, before we get into this, I am getting a lot of repeat questions. The first question that I keep getting is, when is this going to be releasing? This is not going to be releasing for a very long time. It is likely going to be coming around about summer of 2024. We have access to this because the developers have said that they want to develop this with creators. We are currently in the alpha stage for shaders of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So any other YouTuber that's telling you it's coming this day or that day, they are lying to you. I've kept you all updated. I've stayed true to you over the past decade. I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat it and say it's coming this day or that day. This is going to be a very long process. And this is not RTX. Everything you see in today's video is done with a PBR texture pack, which you can download from the description. Now, it is, again, very buggy. It's not complete. It is a work in progress. For those of you that are downloading this, of course, you need to be in the latest beta and preview. And you need to make sure in your video settings that you do have the deferred technical preview enabled. If this is grayed out, then you don't have a pack. And if it's not working for you, then you don't have access to the deferred technical preview. It's in video. Scroll to the bottom. If you see this and you have the pack enabled, awesome. If you don't, maybe it's not supported on your platform. Other popular questions I keep getting is, what is this supported on? As of right now, it's only supported on Android, Windows, and Xbox. Now, I know you guys are going to say there is no way to get these kind of texture packs on Xbox. You are correct. However, if your friend does have this pack and they're on Android or Windows and you're playing on Xbox and you join them, you will see exactly what I see. Hopefully in the future, there will be a method on how to download this for completely free on your Xbox consoles. But honestly, I think the end goal here is that this is going to be paid marketplace content. As for iOS and PlayStation and Switch, we have no information. If it is working on a Series X, then it's of course going to be working on a PlayStation. There is no beta and preview on Switch or PlayStation. iOS, I don't know what's going on there, but if anything changes, I'll let you know. The shaders texture pack I'm using in today's video was created by Poggy Is Lit. I'll leave a link down below so you can check him out. Make sure you follow him to stay updated with, honestly, the best shaders that you can download so far for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Sorry for such a long introduction in today's video, but I feel like it was definitely needed. I'm getting a lot of the same questions. Anyway, let's get into the exciting stuff. Now, the shaders pack that you guys can download in the description and at the top of the pinned comments has very many different intensity fogs. You ever seen like a Netflix movie or like a war movie and they go to a foreign country and they try and make it look really yellowy and like polluted? That's the kind of vibe I get from this. Now, as of right now, you cannot really change this. But if you don't like the intensity high like this, like I said, there is many different options. I like the intensity like this, especially as you've seen on the introduction when we were inside of a jungle biome. I felt like it was humid, wet, and it just worked incredibly perfect. In fact, this is what I showed you at the start of the introduction. It's just so impressive. The fact that this is going to be done by a texture pack is really, really awesome. So once you have downloaded this and activated this, just tap on the pack one more time. On the bottom right, you'll see a little cog. Tap on that. Now, I'm using Intense Fog. By default, we have just the regular vanilla fog, which isn't as strong. And then we also have mild fog, which is also recommended, medium intense fog, and then we have the intense fog. We're going to start with just the vanilla fog. I will stand in the exact same place for all of these just to show you the differences. Now, as you could see before, you could definitely see the rays coming through the trees. This one is a lot more scaled back, and you don't actually see the rays as intensive. And you can actually see the sky looks regular now. You no longer look like you're in some kind of war movie. Now, the best biomes to check this out from my experience has been the cherry grove or a jungle. Anything that's got a lot of things going on. Even the mangrove is also pretty impressive. /time set, and we set this to noon. Noon is also a great example to see how intense the fog can be. So we had this at day, so it's coming from there. So obviously the light rays would go from left to right. When it's at noon, they're basically coming straight down. Now, in the picture that the developers did give us, they had a creeper inside of a cave, and then they had the light rays shining on it. There is still a few issues with caves when it comes to shaders. They're a little bit better. They're not perfect, but they are so much better than they were previously. Obviously, you can currently see here that the fog and the lighting rays is making its way through all of the blocks and into the cave system. Now, again, it looks pretty cool when it's shining down on mobs, but obviously this shouldn't be happening. This kind of thing should only happen when there's some kind of open like this, and you can kind of see the rays is shining down. But this is just the vanilla regular fog. Let's change it to something like medium. In fact, we'll go to mild fog before we go to medium, since this is the recommended setting. You can definitely see why this is a recommended setting, and you can see kind of the light coming down here. But again, a slight problem, there is no opening here, so this technically shouldn't happen. And when you go over here, it does glitch out a little bit. It's definitely not perfect, but I love how impressive this is truly going to be. What happens if we did grab a creeper here and put the creeper in the limelight? That's basically, this right here is basically what the developers did show you. And this is, again, the recommended setting. So what we will do here is go back to the cherry biome, and we'll do /time set, and we'll do day again, just so you can get a little bit of a feel of the ambience. You can still see the clouds and the sky a little bit better in this one. It is quite murky still, but honestly, this is still pretty cool. But I really like the intense one, the high intense one. If you could lock that to specific biomes, I think a lot of people would be inclined to use it. Now, one thing I haven't done is /time set, and we did midnight. Ooh, now that is a feel I really, really like. I mean, apart from the sky feeling somewhat quite bright, it's something that the creators can't actually control. I really do get a dark and moody and gloomy feel with this. Once we go /weather and we do, let's say, thunder. Because I think with thundering, this could be really, really cool. Unless the weather actually kind of gets rid of the fog. No, not really. But could you imagine playing Minecraft with high intensity rain and thunder with the fog effect on? I think I would really like that. So yeah, I like that you can't really see everything from really far away. So I've set this to sunset, and this is probably the perfect example of a sunset and probably looks the best. This is with the recommended fog setting as well. As you're exiting the cave and you stand in the sun's rays, you can feel the heat burning on the back of your neck. I really like the atmosphere that this offers. And honestly, Minecraft would benefit so well from an atmospheric update or some kind of ambience updates. But this is what it's like, and the sky is still visible. I like this one, though. I think this is a perfect balance between high intensity and still having decent sky. And this is what it's like when you're walking through your generic biomes. I know I've showed you a lot of the cherry grove. I am going to put on the high intensity pack, but if you just wanted to experience the ambience for yourself, like, how cool is this? Just going from one location to another. And remembering that this is just in alpha stage gives me really high hopes for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And this is a really, really perfect example of it right there. Because they can add the fog effect, that's when you start seeing the rays. It's not quite the same as ray tracing, but it's definitely going to be the best that it can get, especially since you don't need the high-end devices or RTX to run this. I didn't get the chance to show you what this looks like inside of caves with the high intensity enabled. Yeah, there is a few bugs and glitches here and there, but it is really impressive, especially a cave like this. It looks so awesome. I think one of the reasons why the likes of the Cherry Grove and the jungles look really awesome with this kind of shaders is because they have a lot of foliage and there's a lot of light that can come through these. We go /time set. We set it to daytime here. You can see, look at that. That is a perfect example right there. Because the tree is covered in leaves, it's only coming through and peeking through a couple of the sides. Okay, let's go and have a little bit more of a deeper look inside of here. Now, I've seen a couple of other creators introducing what they have called jungle mist, where it's even more intense than this. And that's the really cool thing about Minecraft Bedrock Edition, because there is multiple ways for you to change your settings, like Poggy has done, where he's done like a light, medium, recommended, and an intense. You can have one shaders pack, but you can have multiple options to your own satisfaction. And again, it is coming through some of the blocks there, but it still looks so impressive. The sky in this one isn't great, but look how cool the atmosphere is inside of here. But you can try this for yourself and have a bunch of fun. Make sure you credit the people who make this possible, because honestly, Poggy has done a fantastic job. He got the fog and the lighting things working in, I don't know, under 24 hours. That's how fast he was at making this possible. But hopefully the developers give creators access to customizable water. That is going to be something really exciting. If you guys have any problems or any questions, then just leave them in the comment section. I didn't show you guys a whole range of biomes, but I'll let you guys go and have some fun for yourself. I'll see you all in the next video.